past the moon. Don't turn away from it. If you are not it, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth done into the flame, wobbling to your obsessions. Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you?
In the city lights, she dances free, spreading love like confetti glee. Katie Moonchild, shining so bright, bringing joy in the dark of night. Her smile's a beacon.
Hi! Hello, everybody. Good to see you this morning. How are you all doing today? I am doing pretty good. A little on the slow side. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see everybody. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Barb. Hi, Dolly. Hey, I like that new avatar. You've been playing around in AI. Hi, Flowing. Good to see you. Kelly, my dear, I hope you start to feel better, honey. Ooh, Costco just came. Costco delivers? Oh, maybe I should check into that. Sorry. You'll notice. I'm sorry, you guys. I got super duper sore thumbs. I don't know why I haven't been doing anything. I mean, I beat my hands up really bad when I was gardening and stuff. I have done a lot of shuffling as far as cards go and stirring resin. But even my little finger way over here, that knuckle hurts. So that's arthritis. This, though, shouldn't be hurting because I removed this knuckle because of the arthritis. So, yeah, it's a little better now because I've been moving it around. Also, these gloves really help. You'll see Marianne at Revealing Light Tarot and Astrology. She wears them too because she has carpal tunnel issues. So, yeah. So, if I'm slow to shuffle or I may not shuffle very fast today, I may be more than cards today. It's because both of my thumbs hurt. This one, I really don't want to have the same surgery done, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to because, well, this one was down for the count. This one got really overworked. So we'll see. I do have a name of a better surgeon to go see. So, a guy who's a little less of a meat market than the one who did this hand. So, we're just going to take it as it comes. Sonia! Hi, beautiful! How you doing? I didn't expect to see you. I thought you'd be so busy getting ready to leave tomorrow. going to buy. I'm jealous. I mean, the reason I'm jealous is because for number one, you'll be getting out of the United States. Number two, you're going to one of my favorite sister countries. And number three, you're going to the warm beach. Well, even though you live at the warm beach, but Mexico's beaches are, I'll take them every day. Hey, Char, how are you, Charlotte? It's good to see you. Good morning. Oh, good old arthritic gloves. Hey, I have them in all kinds of colors from when I had this surgery done because I lived in it. So it was like, okay. So I have ones in this from this hand. They're dirty, they're worn out. But all the ones for this hand are all brand new because I didn't need them. So I'll have them already. But yeah, the woman at the physical therapy place that I just graduated from, that does the occupational therapy for your hand, she told me the name of a really good surgeon. So, and of course, I want to go to her for my OT. So, it's hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Well, you got the ocean to get into. I think I'd be living in the ocean, although don't get sunburned, sweet love. Oh my goodness. That's a great place to get it. This is what I've learned. You don't get sunburned on, well, you do. But when you're floating on like a raft or something on a pool or lake or what, a river, you go rafting on a river, the reflection of the water on you is intense. It bounces off of you and the water and all that. So you get cooked quick. But when you get just under the surface of the water, you get steamed and you can't feel it. I learned that the hard way as a kid. I spent all summer glowing pink. Glowing pink and in pain. Because when you're as fair-skinned as I am, I glow anyway. So, but I don't have the melanin to protect me, and I always thought that was the thing that protected you. Till my ex-boyfriend, who was a black man, told me that the Irish in him, which he had freckles across his shoulders, it was so cool, the Irish in him made him sunburn. And I am ignorant and innocent to a lot of African American culture, and I want to learn more because it's so beautiful. I want to be a part of it. You and the sun are not friends. You burn. Yeah, I burn, freckle. Then I turn super white. If this is while I'm out there, I will turn really red. Then my freckles will get real pronounced. I do have them across here. I have a lot of them on my arms. They'll get really pronounced. And then my skin turns really pale white. And when that happens, I blew it. Because when I go in the house, within 15 minutes, I will be lobster. Like that mushroom right there. Oh, not that one. Wrong side of the... Everything's backwards in these cameras. Like this right here. I'm not exaggerating. So, yeah, I don't do it much. Hey, Fatima, my sister, Canadian, beautiful, wonderful lady. I love you. As Dolly was saying this morning in meditation as we were talking, I look at North America as the country, not Canada, the United States, and Mexico. Where, to me, there's that stuff we call a border. It shows in Canada because there's electrical lines. They had to cut down a whole shitload of trees. That's it. That's it. Down here by me, I mean, I'm less than 100 miles from the Mexican border. Down here by me, we have railroad ties shoved in the ground, and they call it a wall. to keep people out. Guess what? It only keeps the wildlife out. And it's not even doing a very good job of that because they keep seeing jaguars up here. And that makes my day. That's my spirit animal. So they don't see them in Tucson, but I mean, they see them up here in the United States. There used to only be 9 jaguars between Yuma, Arizona, and Laredo, Texas. And they've seen that many in Arizona in the last, I think, what'd they say, 5 years? 5 or 6 years? They're trying to figure out how they're getting across the border. So they're finding where the holes are because there's 1.5 mile gaps where there's not even a barbed wire fence. That's what makes me laugh. It's a secure wall. All walls do is keep people in. They don't keep people out. Any human being that sets their mind to something is going to achieve it. It doesn't matter how much you are determined to stop them. You have to take their life force away to stop them if they're determined. I mean, shoot, here in the 1990s, when the cartels were in their, massive heyday, in Nogales and Agua Prieta, they would have a warehouse on one side of the border and a house on the other side of the border. Doesn't matter which side of the border, which one was on. They would both have hydraulic floors that would take people and drugs down into a tunnel that would go under the DeConcini Center. That was one of them. There was, in Agua Prieta, they had another one that went under the wall. They're like really low tunnels, but they walk in them. They have lights and everything in them. What they were doing was backing up a pickup truck to the to the fence, the border fence, and back up a pickup truck to it, and then get an extension ladder, the longest extension ladder you can buy, stick that in the back of a pickup truck, lean it up next to the fence, and climb over, jump down. So that's why they started saying, well, we're going to paint it black because black's hard to hold on to. Yeah, in the summertime. So all that does is just change the seasons. That'll just make people coming across the border in the wintertime instead of all year round. It's funny. I'm going to paint it black. I want to see those they were going to have the National Guard and the Marines painting that damn fence black. I can tell you, yeah, you don't want to. I wouldn't own a black car with black interior here for nothing. That's like getting in a hot box. Yeah, I would love. I've seen them. We have the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, and we used to have one here in the Desert Museum. I think it's got old and passed away, but I got to see. I mean, that's poor thing in an enclosure. It's kind of like a living natural history museum. It's a beautiful place. They're very in tune with the animals and making sure they're enriched and everything. It's a cool place. But it's all of the animals that live in this desert, and you'd be shocked. This desert is teeming with life, just like anywhere else. It's just a lot of it lives underground and lives in the shadows, especially this time of year. You have problems with your joints? Yeah. See, this is like you guys up north. Your time for painful joints is in the wintertime, right? With me, it's in the summertime, right now during monsoon season, because the barometric pressure during the day can go up and down and up and down, depending on whether the storms, we'll have thunderstorms just pop up out of nowhere, or they'll like come in this big massive storm across from Mexico up into this area. So yeah, I think that's what's going on with me. It's the barometer. It's just playing with my joints. But yeah, and I usually do CBD, and I do it with a gummy. But I thought I better wait until I was through talking to you guys before I have one. But I do have help. I always have help. Yeah, and I have been learning a lot about fibromyalgia and the new things that they're finding out about it. It's part of being neurodivergent, Flowing. And anybody else out there that has fibromyalgia that's listening to me, it's really interesting that they're finding out that it's basically a not really hyperactive, overactive, that's the word I was looking for, overactive nervous system that's caused by an inflammation from some kind of an infection you have had. Could be when you were a child, clear up until last week. And I've been saying all along, I was even talking about this with my physical therapy doctor on last Friday. The only thing that showed up abnormal in all the blood tests I've ever had for fibromyalgia and whatever, because we were trying to find out why I hurt so bad, why I was so tired. Only thing that ever showed up to be out of whack was I have high triglycerides, high cholesterol, and my sedimentation rate was high. That's how fast it takes for your white blood cell, when they spin that little tiny little glass tube that they'll do in a blood test, they put it in a centrifuge and they spin that, and it separates all the different parts of your blood out. The fat, the serum, and then the red blood cells. The serum is where all the white blood cells are. So all that does, the sedimentation rate, is the rate those sedimentate out, so they break up. Yeah, it's and that particular test is a test for inflammation. But every doctor I've ever been to in the past has said, no, fibromyalgia is not an inflammatory disease, because I've been begging to see a rheumatologist. No, I'm an internal medicine specialist. I can help you. Okay. It's an inflammatory illness caused by an infection. I always tell people when I got fibromyalgia so bad that I couldn't work anymore, it hit me like a panic attack. All of a sudden, I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't remember what I had said 5 minutes before. And yeah, SED rate shows inflammation. And everybody that I know that has fibromyalgia has had a high SED rate. Now they're saying you're going to have a high sedimentation rate. It's an indicator now. Isn't that interesting? And I've been saying that for 25 years. I was diagnosed in 1998. But I know I was feeling it in 94. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, with irritable bowel syndrome, and acid reflux. And I loved it. Yeah. Snoring. They wanted to have me do a CPAP machine. I was like, nope. I could do the CPAP, or the thing in my mouth, the retainer in your mouth. Makes your front jaw go forward. So when you're snoring, it's because your jaw has sunk back. And air can't, Air, you've shut off that part of your throat. So air is trying to squeak out your mouth or out your nose, whichever way it can come through. So you rattle and snore in there. That's why a CPAP machine forces air down there, so it forces all that open. Yeah. It is very depressing when all of a sudden, I mean, I drove myself to work. I had the flu. I'd had the flu from hell. I got it from a little girl. And I don't know what it is about when you catch a virus from a child, it kicks you in the ass compared to when you get it from another adult. Oh my goodness. I feel sorry for mamas. Anyway, I got the flu. I still have it. It just never completely went away. Yes, it is a syndrome. It sure is. It's a syndrome because it has so many other things attached to it. But now they're looking at it as though it is a part of ADHD, and most will fall on the spectrum, possibly of autism, because those have to do with overactive. I think that's our new evolution, or neurodivergent people, but I'm not saying that because I just found out I am one. I'm saying that because I've always believed that the autistic, especially autistic people who are nonverbal, they're so far ahead in evolution, they can't come down to our level to communicate. That's how I look at them. So I honor them. So I am honored. Yeah, fibromyalgia. I've had it for so many years and been to so many doctors. It took 7 doctors to even get diagnosed with it. I had the doctor that helped me the most was a physiatrist, a doctor of movement, because that's what's happening. I read an article yesterday that explained how it works. Am I boring you? I hope I'm not boring you. Flowing and I are like, really, this rules our life. Where our nerves are located is in that layer of fascia. You know, when you eat ribs, there's that thin layer that's like a piece of gristle or something that's shiny that covers the whole inside of the ribs. You usually have to cut that off before you cook your ribs. There's nerves encased in that. Fibromyalgia, that stuff, because of the inflammation, it swells and gets hard. It doesn't want to flex like it should. So every time you move, those nerves are getting resistance, and it hurts. That's the physical part of the fibromyalgia pain. The rest of it that has to do with your stomach and, oh gosh, there's, how many, what did I see? Something like 70 or 80 different cluster illnesses that can go with fibromyalgia. And that's why they classify it as a syndrome. But they also have a blood test now for it. It's really funny though. It's so expensive that most insurance doesn't want to cover it. They've had the blood test for it all along, and it's one of the cheapest things they can test for. All they need to do is prick your finger and get that blood up in that little capillary tube, that little glass tube, and throw it in a centrifuge. And get your sedimentation rate. It's easy. I've done that a lot. When I was in school to become a med tech, we used to do that one a lot. That's the test. That doesn't cost a lot of money to stick. I mean, come on. We stick us diabetics stick our finger every morning. Well, we don't have to now. They got machines now where you don't have to do that. And if you're a type 1 diabetic, they got a monitor that you wear on your arm that when your blood sugar gets low, it sets off an alarm on your phone that you need to go eat something before you have a problem. That kind of AI rocks. Yeah. If you want to look this up, yes, Substance P. Oh my God. I discovered Substance P in 1998. I accidentally, somehow, WebMD's website was brand new in 1998. And somehow I got signed into the provider side, not the patient side of WebMD. And I found this article all about fibromyalgia and Substance P in your spinal cord fluid. It's in your brain fluid. And I can't remember, I think it's high. It's not balanced. Amanda has that monitor? Yeah. So cool. No more sore fingers. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to the point where I quit sticking my fingers. I started doing it right here. You got a lot of nice, meaty blood vessels right there. You don't have to stick it very hard, and you don't have a lot of nerves right there. So I started hitting me here. You learn those things when you got to do it repeatedly. The fingers, my God, you got. Did you know you have lymph nodes in the tips of your fingers? I didn't know that either till I got lymphedema. It's amazing when you get sick what you're forced to learn about your body. But it's such a complicated and beautiful, wonderful invention. I'm going to put it that way. There's so much to know. How could we ever expect a doctor to know all of it? You know? It's high. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long, 1998 was just, yesterday. Just a minute ago since I read that article. And I thought that I read that Substance P was high. But the person that talks a lot about Substance P is, Dr. Andrew Weil. He's here in Tucson. He lives here. He practices out of the University of Arizona. He practices that pretty much out of whatever hospital he wants to. But he has a school. Part of the University Medical Center is they call it the integrative medicine program. And it's integrating into the American medical model, naturopathic as well. So you're finally getting 2 of the 3. You can go to one doctor and he can find out if your diet is right and then see if you need some kind of a drug. Instead of give you the drug first and then go, oh, well, I don't know what's wrong. When it could have been fixed with your diet all along. Or, changing your air filter in your house. It could be so silly. And you're taking a silly drug for it. So some drug company can make money off of you, and the insurance company can make money off of the government because they paid for that drug for you. Yeah. Twist my head too. That's why we don't have universal health care here. It has nothing to do with doctors not wanting to provide it, hospitals and stuff not wanting to provide it. I think they would love to get off that insurance roller coaster. They don't know for sure if they're going to get paid till they see that check arrive. So, and then when that check arrives, they got to charge so much more because of the people that, especially the university, because it's a community hospital, for the people that can't have insurance anymore because they can't afford it. But they have to go to the emergency room. You need a doctor. It's like healthcare. My God. That's a basic human need. You need to be able to get help when you're sick, just like you need to be able to find a toilet when you need to take a Sorry. Tend to be a little crude when I'm on a rant. I'm sorry. And I've been ranting for 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Yes, everybody has substance P. But when you have fibromyalgia, it's really out of whack. It's where they discovered that was studying people with Chiari syndrome, which is where your brain goes down into where your brain stem should be. So it gets pinched down in there. And it causes terrible side effects and pain and paralyzation and Chiari. God bless people with Chiari. The Chiari and Huntington's syndrome and ALS. I think those are the three probably most horrible diseases. I mean, cancer's awful. I had it. It's awful when you die of it, but Chiari syndrome slowly paralyzes you. So does ALS. ALS slowly suffocates you. And yeah. I had bigger and better topics. Yeah. Well, people who have way too much of it, they have way too much of it because our pain receptors are releasing it. And those pain receptors can get burned out and don't work like they should. And then all of a sudden they'll wake up and it's a storm. And that's called a flare. I really have I've had this for so long. I've had to adjust my life so many different ways and so many, I am doing so much better now. But the thing that I have to say, the thing that made 100% difference was losing 129 pounds. Want to see my driver's license picture? I think I've showed you this before. It's kind of embarrassing. Let me show you. Because that's what I looked like when I was 262, I think. Let's see, important. I have my driver's license and other licenses. All my medical stuff's all in pictures in my phone. Okay. Okie dokie. Hi. I looked a little bit different back in those days. Can't really tell a whole lot. But yeah, that's me. Jules, my darling, hello. You gotta go to class. Well, thank you for stopping by, beautiful. I had to stop by and give you some love today, too, even though I was gonna go live shortly. So, it's good to see you here. Always good to see you, Jules. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't very happy that day, obviously. That's funny. Oh, I probably should have my thumb over my signature, huh? And you know what I have down here for as my weight? This is what's funny. This is what cracks me up. Oh, I gotta cover up the address. This is what's funny. It says I weigh 135 pounds in that picture. I don't weigh 135 pounds now. I weigh 160 something. Anybody else lie on their driver's license? Oh my goodness. You guys bring out the truth. Hey, it's the energy of the times. It's got, oh, you know what it is? It's the moon. We pulled the moon card today. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so I have some cards down here. If nothing else, we're going to get our quotes and our stone, okay? our crystal for the day. So let's take a look. Let me bring in the other camera. Thanks, you guys, for being patient with me. Okay, so our card today is from the Zen category. Whatever has the nature to arise has the nature to pass away. This too shall pass. You either notice your thoughts or you don't. Unnoticed thoughts control your actions without permission. Meditate on your thoughts today. You're 20 pounds less than your driver's license, and I lied on that one. I was much heavier. Not anymore. Woo-hoo-hoo! Congratulations, Dolly. I'm so happy for you. I can remember when you and I used to talk about, when I did it, how I did it, and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. And it's really interesting when you finally make that connection in your head. And believe me, getting rid of the parasites helps. When you make that connection in your head that the reason you're craving food is not necessarily because your body needs it, but you're wanting something for comfort, or you're needing something to do. Like, I'm an ex-smoker, Dolly's an ex-smoker. You need something to do with your hands. So I used to buy things like carrot sticks and celery sticks and stuff, and I end up having to chop it up and cook it because I didn't eat it. And it would spoil before I would eat it. So yeah. Once you make the connection that food really is not supposed to be our reward. It's supposed to be for our survival, our sustenance, and our fuel. It's our emotional connection to the memories and stuff that go with food that has a lot to do with the foods we love. That and our taste buds. And our parasites. You got a lot of parasites in your gut. You know what they're telling you? I want carbohydrates. Give me sweets. Give me sugar. Give me bread. Give me pasta. That's what it's telling you. That's what they're telling you. And I'm glad they've discovered that. The other thing those parasites cause is leaky gut syndrome. Hello, fibromyalgia! That can be part of fibromyalgia too, as well as irritable bowel syndrome and colitis. I could go on for hours on all the collective illnesses. So after having my daughter, I weighed over 200 pounds as a result of postpartum depression. Oh, beautiful Sonia. Beautiful. Postpartum depression. My sweet Kaylee, she's like my adopted daughter. She's just my friend that's only 32, 33 years old, but she's like my sister. I love that girl so much. She's the one that has the little girl that I make the axolotls and all kinds of stuff. That's the brilliant child. Anyway, that's her. Postpartum depression about got her partially because her mom and dad thought, well, she's not working. She's home with a brand new baby. She's not working. She can take care of grandma. Grandma was in, I would call stage 3 dementia. Grandma was a mean old lady to begin with, but when it came to having dementia, she tried to steal the baby. She tried to leave with the baby. She had her purse on her. She had Kaylee's purse on her arm, saying it was her purse. She kept calling Gary, baby Kaylee's partner, her husband. And this woman has postpartum depression and is trying to deal with a brand new baby too. This young girl, her first child. I wanted to go. It's a good thing they all live 2 hours away from me because I would have gone and unloaded on her dad in the office where he worked because that was his mother and his responsibility, not granddaughter's responsibility, especially having a brand new baby. So, anyway, I love that girl. She shows up once in a while in here. Anyhow, her daughter is going to be, I think, second grade this year. She should be in the fifth grade. She's the one that told me when I lost my two kitties that not to be sad because God just took them home to recharge them. He'll send them back. She was 5. I was like, okay. Her mom says that she blows her away all the time. So, whatever has a nature to arise has a nature to pass away. Take a notice of your thoughts today and see what they're like. Because our thoughts become our actions. And our thoughts send out more vibrational energy than any word you could say. So if you're trying to manifest and bring something in for you, mind your thoughts. Mind your thoughts. Now, you don't have to always be positive and love and light and love and light and love and light. That's beautiful. It's wonderful. And it has its place. But we're not angels. We're human beings. We cannot be all love and light all the time. Because if we are, we can't stumble in our lessons. If a lesson is easy, you don't remember it. But if you stumble and hurt your toe on the way to the beach, you'll remember which path has the rocky spots. Is that a good analogy? I hope. Anyway, meditate on your thoughts today. What am I thinking about? And when you have them, ask, where's that energy coming from? Is that coming from me? Or is that coming from somewhere else? Always ask. When my grandma was still alive, but in full-blown dementia, she thought Chrissy was, she thought Chrissy was her Italian boyfriend. Yeah, dementia is really, really weird. And all you do is cause heartache and more confusion if you try to straighten them out. You just kind of got to go with it. There's not a whole lot you can do. And in the meantime, and then afterwards, you cry because you're exhausted. Yeah. My mama had dementia, but she wasn't as bad as Dolly's mom. My mom knew where she was. She knew who she was talking to and what she was saying. My mom just did weird things like go stand with the refrigerator door open, drinking all the Hidden Valley ranch dressing, glug, 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 right out of the bottle. Or the only one she didn't drink like that was zesty Italian. She'd do it to the whatever salad dressing she'd get her hands on. She'd drink the whole damn thing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, she kind of got where she was pretty much banned from the kitchen. She'd be in the middle of the night in the kitchen looking for cookies to eat, and then she'd eat the whole package. My mama was 5'1" and weighed 150 pounds. She was she was a little round lady. I loved her. But yeah, so that's when she was starting to get bad. But then my brother had her put in a assisted living home, and 2 years later she fell and hit her head, and that's what took her. It wasn't dementia. So, and she died in her sleep. Excuse me. Excuse me. She passed away in her sleep, which isn't that what we all want? It sure is what I want. So, I don't feel bad anymore. I used to be very angry about what happened with my mom, but I let all that go. All it did was It hurt me. Keeping that pain alive. As soon as I let it go, ha! I can hear my mom loud and clear again. I can smell her white shoulders. Cologne, you know, the old lady cologne. My mother loved that stuff. Thank you. I can use all the blessings I can get. Oh my gosh. So let's see what our poem is today. As caught tail end of Jules today. She was talking about being squirrely. I'm a little on the squirrely side today too. But here's our picture. Look at this one. Because it takes up a page and a half. I don't think I can get it far enough away. But look at that. Look at that dragon. On the ocean. Isn't that cool? Look at a girl. Riding her dragon. Almost looks like there's like a kingdom over here. On the side of the hill into the ocean. Oh, look back here. Look at the lights. I wonder if that's a pathway to the moon. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. I have allergies. I'm sorry, guys. It's mold season here. That's why I was sneezing. Okay. And I love what this says. Love is like a mysterious ship that can carry us on a voyage of the imagination. Josephine Wall. I love that. So the dragon's name is Love because it's carrying her. What else she got on the back of that dragon with her? Kind of hard to tell. She is see why she's my favorite artist. This little book isn't very expensive either, you guys. It's like either $7 or $9 on Amazon. And I just enjoy it so much. I pick a like this every day. All I do is do this. Well, I take out the bookmark. And then I just stick my thumbs in somewhere. And wherever my fingernails go, that's what I pick. And here we have Ophelia. Isn't that a gorgeous picture? Look at the lotuses. And it takes up both pages. And then here's the poem. There are many paths to follow and many doors to open, if you choose, which lead to different directions in life. It is just a game of chance, the mere roll of a dice, or is everything preordained? A path laid out just for you. And then look at this picture. Look at that guy. Look at him. Mermaid and Poseidon. Okay, got his trident. Go to Pinterest and look her up. And you'll be amazed at the artwork. She's been doing it for a really long time. Really, really long time. So, what stone do we have today? I knew the word would come. Like it's all a little squirrely. We got rose quartz, a different kind of love. Look at the eyes on that lion. It's like, oh. I love rose quartz. You know my story about putting rose quartz in every window during COVID so that only love could come in. And it worked. I still, to this day, have not gotten that nasty illness. It'll happen eventually, but It won't be like the first round of it, hopefully. Although, who knows? I don't even know if it's possible to get a new vaccine of it. I guess I could call Walgreens and find out, can I? Anyhow, a different kind of love. Isn't that gorgeous? I love pink and green together. So it is exciting to me that they use actual roses with the center being the actual crystals. Yeah, that lion doesn't look like a lion that's going to eat you. Look at those sweet eyes. I love it. So let's see what this lion has got to tell us. Leave those sweet eyes there for you guys to look at. And of course I have to turn the light on so I can see what I'm reading. I think I need to go to the eye doctor. I'm pretty sure I have cataracts. I have this like fog all the time. And it's like I'll do this and it doesn't clear up. It's cataracts. Anyway, rose quartz has a Mohs hardness of 7 out of 10. Love, rose quartz teaches, is the ability to transcend yourself and merge with another person or plant or stone, an animal or the sky above. The dirt beneath your feet, a volcano, the endless roll of the ocean. All are one. Rose quartz knows that you can soften your edges till you bend and blur, weaving yourself into the web of the world, healing the bits of you that life has broken. Blend and blur, blend and blur, say that 3 times fast. Blend and blur and then come back to selfness. You are you and you are we, rose quartz whispers. Allow moments of rose quartz style of love to infuse your awareness of your singular reality. Wow, that just clicked with me why Spirit told me to put rose quartz in my windows during COVID. I was going to be spending a lot of time alone in singularity. Allow moments of rose quartz style love to infuse your awareness of your singular reality. It wasn't just so that only love could come in. It was so that love would radiate even through me, from me, to me. That's being singular. I love it when things like that click. So, what does the big book say? You know what rose quartz looks like. I got lots of it around here. It's in every window. And I only had to buy a pound, and I think it was only like $12. But that was before tariffs. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm so mad. I am so mad. Anyway, rose quartz. It's usually translucent and may be transparent, all sizes, and it's sometimes tumbled. It is easily obtained and it comes from South Africa, the United States, Brazil, Japan, India, and Madagascar. Rose quartz is the stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. It is the most important crystal for the heart and the heart chakra, teaching the true essence of love. It purifies and opens the heart at all levels and brings deep inner healing and self-love. It is calming, reassuring, and excellent for use in trauma or crisis. You may want to attract love. Look no further than romantic rose quartz. Placed by your bed or in a relationship corner of your home, if you practice feng shui, it is so kind of page. It is so effective in drawing love and relationships toward you that it often needs amethyst to calm things down. Woohoo! Be careful putting rose quartz under your pillow. In existing relationships, it will restore trust and harmony and encourage unconditional love. Rose quartz gently draws off negative energy and replaces it with loving vibes. It strengthens empathy and sensitivity and adds the acceptance of necessary change. It is an excellent stone for midlife crisis. Holding rose quartz enhances positive affirmations. The stone can then remind you of your intention. This beautiful stone promotes receptivity of beauty of all kinds. So if you're walking in the beauty way, you need to be at least wearing something with rose quartz. Rose quartz in your medicine bag, if you have a medicine bag. For healing, rose quartz strengthens the physical, heart, and circulatory system and releases impurities from bodily fluids. Placed on the thymus, rose quartz aids chest and lung problems. It heals kidneys and adrenals and alleviates vertigo. Really? So when I get on a ladder, I need to take some rose quartz with me, because I can't get higher than the fourth rung on a ladder. I get vertigo. Rose quartz is said to increase fertility. Ooh. No, doesn't matter for me. I don't have any ovaries. The stone or elixir soothes burns and blistering. It soothes the complexion, and it is helpful in Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and senile dementia. Can't make this stuff up, you guys. That's interesting. That is really, yeah, that is a spirit lion, exactly. Spirit lions don't need flesh. Wow. The best place to wear it is especially over the heart. Place on the heart, the thymus, or in relationship corner of your room. When I saw that a while ago, that was going to be our stone for today, I was so happy. I love rose quartz. That's one of my favorite stones. It's incredible. Is it such a pretty picture? So, how are we doing on time? Oh my goodness. It's time to pull. I'm gonna pull a message. We'll skip our sentiment stones today. I flappa talking too much. It's alright. I don't talk to you guys in the chat often enough. I get going with my cards and time disappears. Time disappears when I go live anyway. It's crazy. You know? Can't believe it's already 9:30. So, oh. Look at that. It just sticks up right out of there. I'll take that card right there. It's weird I get this card so much. These are brand new cards. You saw me shuffling. And I get this card often. I think the picture is amazing. You're divinely protected, even when you feel uncertain. Oh, Kelly, sweetheart, I don't expect you to be in the chat a lot. I understand what's going on. I want you to feel better. That's what matters to me. Kick that limes in the ass, girl. You're divinely protected, even when you feel uncertain. You guys ever visualize an energy ball between your hands and play with it. Try that. If you would like to, we can, not today because we're running out of time, but maybe next week, we can do that as an exercise as part of the live stream. It's fun. It's very peaceful and raises your vibes almost instantly. When you can play with, after a while, you actually can feel that energy in the palm of your hand. And it's kind of like seeing an aura. Sometimes some people can see it and some people can't, but I can definitely feel it right in here. This is fun. You guys have a wonderful day today. Let's see what our nighttime quote is for today. I'm going to put the card away here from the back side of our quote for today. No one ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and they are not the same person. You said that. Oh gosh, I gotta turn the darn light on to see the print. Hello. Ha! Herculetus? Herculetus? You're always changing. Take comfort in the opportunity for growth that this provides. This is the reason why we can never go back, you guys. You can't go back. Because where you're going back to, it also has changed. That timeline is different. Because it's already happened. It's the past. So if you try to recapture the past, you're confusing the timelines, and it never will work. So just understand that you're not the same person you were 5 minutes ago. Because of the conversation we've been having here. It's making little changes in your psyche. That's what you come here for. I hope. Is to get positive changes in your psyche. I love you guys so much. I'm going to send you out now. You all take care of yourselves. Have a good week. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Dolly's Coffee and Talk at 8 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Central. And no Sonia Friday. She's going to be in Boho. She's going to Mexico, so we're just going to have to be with her in spirit hanging out at the beach. I love you guys so much. You all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Stay cool, stay dry, stay peaceful, because together we're going to thrive. Look for ways to help your community, because that saying goes for all of us, not just this little community here. I love you guys. You all take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Feel her